What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again today with another BFR. Game 32 versus the Montreal Canadiens was a 7:30 game on December 22nd. The score ends up being 5-2 Montreal as the Hawks lose after leading 2-0. They give up 5 unanswered goals. They drop to 10-21-1. Shots were 28-21 Montreal. Hits were 22-9 Chicago. Faceoffs 29-22 Montreal. Power play, Chicago goes 0-1. Montreal goes 0-3. Kirk Cousins was at the Hawks game, NFL quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. Bedard and Wembanyama met prior to the game the day before as the Spurs were visiting the Bulls. Tony Granato, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I thought I'd mention it here just in case I hadn't. Hawks analyst Tony Granato was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, a form of cancer, and so he's going to be off the broadcast for some time now, and all my best of health wishes go out to the Granato family, Tony Granato, and former Blackhawk. And cancer sucks. It's awful that this could happen to anyone, and you got to hope for the best. Primo saves 19 out of 21. Mrazek saves 23 out of 27. Korchinski, Kurashev, Tenori are all in. Ruse, Kaiser, and Gutman were out. In the first period, Evans and Anderson are both saved. Reichel has a whiff, and Phillips shoots wide. Puck disappears and everyone was looking around for a second. It turns out it deflected out on the replay. Matheson is saved. 10-18, Chicago penalty to Murphy for high sticking, which would be killed. Blackwell had a shorthanded break on that, which was denied. Reese Johnson is then absolutely robbed. And then Bavilia has a rebound, and it's a crazy rob on an empty net. It's an open net, and Struble comes out of nowhere and just blocks it from going in. Everyone thinks the puck is in. The rebound shows otherwise, or not the rebound, the replay, and it looked in. It was not. And then right after that, which makes up for it at 3:04, it's a Chicago goal to Ryan Donato, his 6th of the season from Bedard and Phillips to make it 1-0, and that would conclude the period as we go to the second. 18:58, Montreal penalty to Armia for goaltender interference, which would be killed. Then it's a great play by Blackwell as Blackwell has another break. He makes a great move, stops. It looks like he's about to shoot it on the backhand. Leaves it for Dickinson, who's there to clean up the open net. He shoots. He scores at 16-17. It's an open net for Jason Dickinson. His 10th of the season. That's a career high for him from Blackwell and Crevier to make it 2-0. 15:40 then, Montreal responds immediately as per usual. Froze there for a second. It's Mitchell Stevens with his first of the season from Matheson and Savard to make it 2-1. Gooley is then saved. Donato has a big hit. Tenori is wide. Hawks had some great pressure. 7:35 though. It's a scrum that begins mid-play. Why is my screen frozen? You know what? I'm not gonna restart this again. So this is the third time I'm doing this, so it's fine. 7:35. Chicago, Montreal both get penalties to Entwistle and Struble for fighting. Entwistle gets the extra one for roughing, which I agreed with. That would be killed off. 4:58, it's a Montreal one-timer goal to Josh Anderson with his 5th of the season from Monahan and Evans to make it 2-2. Dickinson hits the post. Montreal was in full control. Puck was on top of the net. Slavkovsky has a big hit on Crevier, and at 2:27, it's a Montreal tap-in open net goal. Uri Slavkovsky gives Montreal the lead with his 4th of the season from Suzuki and Yolonen to make it 3-2, and then Tyler Johnson is robbed at the end of the period. In the third, Mrazek kept sliding in and out of his net. He was making the saves, though. It was starting to get physical. Gallagher is saved. Slavkovsky had a big hit on Blackwell. 6:49, Montreal gets a rebound open net goal to Nick Suzuki with his 6th of the season from Slavkovsky and Caulfield. Makes it 4-2. Hawks were getting chances, but nothing was going in. 10 seconds later, at 6:39, it's a Montreal goal to Jake Evans with his. I don't know what it was because it's a no goal. The Hawks challenge for offside. It somehow was disallowed on the first view. The first angle was shown that was clearly onside, but another angle which was very in line shows that it was offside, and so it is no goal. And that was off the glove post, and then Radish hits the post. I don't know why my screen's doing this. My bad, guys. Blackwell's slow to get up after quite a big hit, and he just came back, so you gotta hope it's nothing bad there. 3:29, Mrazek is pulled, and at 1:56, it's a Montreal empty net rolling goal. David Savard picks up his 3rd of the season from unassisted to make it 5-2. And then at 27.6, it's a Chicago penalty to Bedard for slashing, which would be killed. And that leads me to another issue with penalties. I don't like the instigator penalty unless it's truly like out of nowhere and he starts fighting mid-play like Entwistle did. Breaking the stick or knocking the stick out of someone's hands should not be a penalty for slashing. I think that's a horrible idea. I think it's stupid, and I don't think it should be a penalty. That's all I really need to say on it. That's going to be all I have for you guys in this one. I'm sorry about my screen freezing. I'm not sure why it is. According to my thing, it says it's still going, but for whatever reason, I could see my view, and it's frozen. Apologies for that. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Our next game is actually in an hour in St. Louis, so I'll be doing that, and hopefully the BFR will be up tomorrow on Christmas Eve, and if not, Christmas Day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.